Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Well, it is a wet start for this Friday morning. As we look out on the Manor Cam, you see some water droplets attached to the camera this morning. It is a warmer start, 8 degrees warmer than yesterday, sitting at 51. Temperature's not going to move all that much here for today. Wind speed's kind of been back and forth. At times it's been a little bit gusty. At times we've had some calmer winds here in the valley. Some of the strongest winds expected through this morning, but they'll start to back off as we get into the afternoon hours. Still quite breezy for our eastern counties. Looking at yesterday's rainfall totals, the big winner, Mount Shasta, yet again 4.26 inches of precipitation. They did break a daily rainfall record for yesterday as well. Definitely not the same amounts for the rest of us, but Cave Junction almost getting 2 inches of rain, over an inch for Crescent City, just over a quarter of an inch here in Medford. And again, widespread precipitation out there this morning with lots of rainfall. Make sure you are slowing down if you're going to be traveling out there this morning. And what you're seeing is kind of a line just out here to our west. This is going to be moving further inland. That is the front here today, and that's going to be clearing out a lot of this precipitation. Now, the system that developed yesterday is pushing a little bit further to the north. The system that brought the first round of high winds, rain, and heavy snow is starting to push out further to the east. These are kind of dancing around each other, and they're going to do that here for the next couple of days. But what that means for us is a continuation of rain chances. Now, most of the heavy rain is going to be here this morning. As we're getting through today and even looking throughout this weekend and to start next week, we'll have some periods of some heavy rain, but we'll also have a little bit of some breaks in between the main rainfall. So here for today, that line continues pushing out to the east. So eastern Oregon stretching down into California is getting still that heavier precipitation. We'll start to build in some showers behind that cold front, and you see this even continuing into Saturday morning, where we start to see snow levels dropping off. And with that, we'll start to see some snow for our passes returning, but definitely not the same amounts we had earlier this week. As we get into Sunday, looking to start out dry, and then later Sunday and Monday we'll be returning with the rain potential as those storm systems start to move inland, and that continues with the rain chances all the way through at least early Tuesday before we start to clear up. Is it going to be raining all weekend? No, but will we have continuous coverage of rain kind of on and off? Yes. So at times you're going to be dealing with the cloud cover and a little bit drier conditions. Now, we get into some lowering snow levels here later today. By the start of Saturday morning, snow levels will be starting at around 4,000 feet. So around Klamath Falls, Siskiyou Summit area, we'll likely get into some snow showers. Definitely not that heavy snow that we had earlier this week. And estimated snowfall totals, you see it kind of building up into our mountains and even some of the passes, but not the high amounts that we had earlier this week. Wind speeds will stay on the gusty side throughout the rest of this morning, and then they start to calm down as we get into the late afternoon and evening hours. The valley will stay a little bit on the wetter side, again on and off here over the next few days, but still wet for much of the forecast before things quiet down. We get into some mostly sunny skies as we head closer to Thanksgiving. Temperature wise, we've got 40s and lower 50s for highs, 30s for morning lows, so becoming a little bit chillier out there. Klamath Falls area getting into some 20s and low 30s, so freezing temperatures do return with highs around 40 degrees for much of that forecast, and rain and snow showers as we get into the start of next week will return. Northern California, chances of rain mainly, but there will be some snow for portions of the area with highs in the 40s. Coastline, rain is expected all the way through at least Tuesday with some small breaks in between these storm systems, and a little bit drier heading to Thanksgiving.